Welcome to the Beatles, song by song, where we tell the stories behind the songs and recordings of the incomparable Fab Four. On May 30th, 1968, the Beatles convened for the first recording session of what would become the White Album. They started with a John Lennon composition titled Revolution. It was a slow rocker with purposely ambiguous counterculture lyrics. It would be the first of 3 songs by that title that the Beatles would release.
Revolution, there's 3 versions, number 1, number 2, and number 9. Number 9 is an abstract picture of revolution. The number 2 is the single because the other boys didn't like number 1. They said it wasn't fast enough, so I made it fast.
While in India with the Maharishi in 1968, John felt pressure from radical left-wing groups to commit to their causes. This song was John's answer to them. Change, as he saw it, should not come violently, but through changing the heads and attitudes of people. But one line of the lyric did cause a stir at the time. He sings about destruction and how you can count me out, then sings in. As he remembered, he himself was somewhat undecided at the time, but then later conceded that he was for non-violent change.
And sometimes I said, count me in, count me out. The thing I regret was making a reference to Chairman Mao. What I was trying to say to the Maoists, or anybody that wanted to change the world, if you want to really change the thing, do it subtly in a way that the establishment can't attack.
On the slow White Album Revolution, John, as was his habit, downplayed the heavyish lyrics with a light musical feel that included doo-wop background vocals, rockabilly guitar groove, and Beach Boy horn riffs. On take 18, the recording veered off to an intense rock groove as the Beatles dug in for a memorable performance which lasted over 10 minutes. The last 6 minutes of this take, which included feedback, discordant jamming, John screaming "all right" and Yoko Ono talking, would become the basic track for Revolution 9, the 8-minute avant-garde soundscape that would appear later on the White Album. John wanted to release the first 6 minutes as a single, but the others thought it was too slow for a single.
There was a little trauma with a song called Revolution. I thought it was au courant, as they say, and it was about what was going on at the time. And I wanted to put it out as a single, and they said, no, it's too slow.
John, somewhat perturbed, decided to go to the other extreme and initiated a July 10 recording session where the song would be sped up and recorded with raunchy, distorted electric guitars. The guitar sound was distorted by using the unorthodox method of plugging them directly into the console and cranking the volume till the VU meters were pinned. The 2-guitar, bass and drum basic track blistered with excitement. John overdubbed 2 venomous vocal tracks, making lyric mistakes that were left in the final mix. One mistake is on the first verse. John sings 2 different things at, "You tell me that it's evolution." On one take, he says constitution, resulting in a non-word, evolution. This recording became known as Revolution 2. It was released as the B-side of the Hey Jude single on the Beatles' new Apple label on August 26, 1968, a remarkable single record that stayed on the Billboard charts for 19 weeks, including 9 weeks at number 1. This is Susan Kreutzer for the Beatles, song by song.